Grand Rising. How y'all feeling today? Grand Rising. You know about life? Life don't stop. Life don't stop. You know? And that can really mean, you know, in a good way, bad way. Life don't stop. You know? And that's the good thing, because you don't want your life to stop. You know, you want a life to keep going, because usually when they say life stop, it can mean a couple things, but it ain't usually good. So in life, you have to be ready for the good and the bad. And even if you're doing good, bad can come your way. Bad can come your way, and you wouldn't realize that bad is coming your way. But in life, it goes up and down. It goes up and down. And I know that every day you don't wake up feeling sometimes the same. You know? I know situations happen and we don't technically feel like, oh, this is a good situation, or this is happening in our favor. And we're like, oh man, look at this, look at this. And I understand that. I think we all do as humans. Like, we understand, okay, I woke up today, I'm not feeling the best today, but I still got to go make it happen, right? So I think the biggest thing is really understanding that things are not going to be the same. And if you enjoy life like you say you do, right, you have to be ready for these type of things that come, like days being different. But life does not stop for nobody. For nobody. You could be the richest person on this world. Life does not stop for you. You know what I'm saying? Life don't stop. And sometimes that can be scary to people, because they realize, like, oh man, you know, I'm going through this situation and life doesn't cater to my situation. Life does not be like, okay, you know what? You're going through hard times right now. Let me make everything around you accommodate to you to make your situation better. Right? But, like, let's be real. When does that usually happen, though? Does that really happen, like, when something go on, the whole world stops for you? You know, like, that doesn't happen. So we have to start waking up and start being in a mindset of, like, life does not stop for us. Doesn't matter if it's good or bad. Whether we're going through hardships or we're going through good times, life does not care. Life is a business. It truly is. Life is a business. And if you're not operating yourself as a business, you will be in the customer eye and you will be lost. You will be lost because you're looking for a lot of things that, hey, you should be looking for, you could be looking for, but is it the right time? Is it the right time? Life don't stop for nobody. And once we start to understand that we in this life, that we got to keep going forward no matter what happens, no matter if death comes, no matter if bills come, no matter if a relationship die, no matter whatever happens that contradicts where we was going, we still have to keep going. We have to keep going. We can't give up on ourselves. We can't give up on our dreams. We can't give up on anything that we got going on, man. We can't. We can't. That's that inspiration that we all need. We all need to be told, hey, keep going. Hey, stay in the race. Hey, don't give up. Hey, don't throw in the towel. Hey, you got it. Hey, you the one. We need that. But guess what? We won't always get it. We won't always get it. We won't always get it. So I want you to live with not expecting it. That's not expected. Because see, once you expect it and you don't get it, you're upset. You're upset. Grand Rising, everybody. I see y'all in the comments. How y'all doing? Grand Rising. Grand Rising. Make sure y'all hit the like, subscribe, share this live. But yeah, life don't stop, man. Life don't stop. And life is not subjective to our feelings. Life is not subjective to our feelings. So just because life is going in a rough patch for you right now, life is not picking on you. Life is not picking on you like, you know what? You're going through hard times. Let me make life hard for you in the situation. That's not how life is. Life is just happening, and it's about, can you adapt to situations that occur? Can you adapt? Can you adapt? Because life don't stop. So can you adapt to hardships? Can you adapt to not having support? Can you adapt to not being around your parents and living with other people that's not your parents? Can you adapt to that? Not saying that you're going to feel okay about it. I don't think we ever heal from a lot of things we deal with in our lives. We cope. But can you deal with it? Because life is not always going to be perfect. Frankly, I don't think life will ever be perfect, 100% perfect. I think that's a word that leads for people to set goals that sometimes are not even real. Perfect. What is that? What is perfect? You know what I'm saying? Everything has ups and downs. The world was built on mountains and valleys. So if the world was built on mountains and valleys, you don't think that you are going to have hardships? Come on. Life is a business. If life has mountains and valleys, you don't think our life is going to go up and down? If the stock market, for instance, go up and down, you don't think our life will go up and down? So everything is about control when things go up, because you can't be too greedy in life. And then you got to control things when they go down, because you can't just let everything sink. You got to think about the next moment. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes the lows can be an opportunity for you to grow. Am I talking to somebody today? Am I talking to somebody? Sometimes when you go low, that's the time for you to gear up to go high. You understand? I do listen to a lot of the stock market. And when I look at life, and I told you, life is like a business. And you look at it and you say, well, okay, things go up and then things go down. So what happens when things go up? Okay, everybody's happy. Greed comes in effect. Manipulation comes in effect. Okay, what happens when everything goes low? Greed comes in effect. Right? Everything happens the same way, but we look at it differently because we're down. We're like, oh man, we're down. So we're not thinking about up. Because when we up, we think about up. When we down, we think about down. When we should be thinking the opposite. When you're up, you should thinking about not being able to go back down. What's going to cause this up to be down? And then when we down, what's going to cause this down to turn to an up? So we don't always got to be on that course. Life don't stop for you. And once you start to understand that part, and it's like, oh, okay. So when I'm thinking up, I got to be worried about not trying to go down. And when I go down, I got to be focused on going up, not going back, not going further down. It's the mindset. I got an ebook out right now, TREWalton.com. It's called If You Knew Better, You Do Better. And if you knew better, you do better. And that's simply about, in life, a lot of us, we knew, but we didn't know. People told us. But you don't know things until you experience. And you're like, oh, that's what they was talking about. Oh, that's what they meant. Oh, that's what they was telling me about. So life don't stop. And I want you to be happy whichever direction this thing go, because it always can go the other way. If you're up in life, I want you to be very happy, because it can go turn around and it can be down. If you're low in life, I want you to stay consistent and be ready for the turnaround to go up. I want you to be ready. Because once you understand that life does not stop, you won't think about things stopping for you. You won't think about having things. Streaming, reading, and drinking all behind me. Waiting for insurance claim, bro. Nah. I'm telling y'all. I'm in heavy traffic for real. But yeah, man. Do you like fit? What's that? Well, yeah, man. Life do not stop. And today, I'm gonna go out here. I'm gonna have a great day today. And I want you to have a great day too, because it's all a mindset. People are like, well, Trey, how are you okay? And everything around you is on fire. How are you okay when everything around you is on fire? You're like, oh man. Usually you would think if everything around you is on fire, you're going to be next. But it's a mindset to say, okay, I don't have to be on fire. I can look at everything around me and say, okay, everything's on fire. Now, how can I not be on fire? But how can I help those people that are on fire? Because my spirit is so high, because I'm just so loving life, that a lot of things around don't affect you, because guess what? It only takes boom. And then guess what? All the things you ever worked for don't mean nothing. But people don't think about it like that, because like I said, this is the thing, like, okay, you don't want to think about nothing that can bring it down, but knowing life, it only takes and then all the hard work that you've been doing is over. It's over. So just remember, man, life don't stop. It ain't gonna stop. This thing gonna keep going. It been going for years, for centuries. It's been going on. It's been people that's been going through struggles. It's been people that's been trying to find a way up. This life is about rinse and repeat. So you're not the first, and you won't be the last. I repeat, you're not the first, and you won't be the last. You understand? Because the way this life is, everybody takes something from everybody, so it just keeps going. It just keep going. It just keep going. Everybody get a little bit of new information every generation. Every generation, everybody gets a little more information. Some people are really intelligent and they can shoot to the skies. Some people just get a little bit. So in this life, you have to stay in the race. You got to know that life ain't going to be perfect. There's no such thing as perfect, right? Let's get that out of our mind. Ain't no such thing as perfect, right? That's just an illusion. That's just a word that they try to put a title to make you achieve something that you already achieved. You already achieved. Life didn't put you here to be perfect. No. Life put you here to experience things, because that's what life's about. Life's about experiences. You know what I'm saying? You ever wonder why rich people end up saying, oh, I want to come work at the restaurant, or I want to do something on a low frequency to see how it feels? I done heard of, like, rich people, they always want to be like, oh man, I want to see how it's to live in the ghetto. I want to know how it feels to work at a fast food restaurant, or I want to know how it feels to have to be a parent in a single home, or I want to know what it is like. You know, a lot of people want to know. So what is that? When people want to know, what do they want to do? They want to experience. They want to experience. People don't know because they haven't experienced. And in this world, nobody believes in the conversation part that's like, oh, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, this happened. And I'm included, because in my life, I didn't believe either. In my life, I was like, you know what? I got to touch the stove for me to know it's hot. I got to touch the stove. I got to touch the stove. So, you know, this thing is about listening. You gotta listen. Life listen, you gotta listen and apply. You gotta listen and apply. Listen, apply. You know, listen and apply. Grand rising. For real, I hope y'all have a great day. I hope y'all really wake up. If you're feeling sad this morning, I want you to take a moment to yourself, and I want you to think about life. And I want you to understand that, yeah, life is rough right now, but it's momentarily. I want you to know it's momentarily. Right now, you're going through some things right now that you never thought you would ever go through, but I'm telling you, it's momentarily. And this ain't gonna be your life. No, this ain't gonna be your life. No. It's not gonna be your life. It's not gonna be your life. No, it won't. You know, but I need you to believe that it won't be your life for it not to be your life. If you believe, like, man, this is how my life gonna be, and I ain't never gonna get right, I ain't gonna never turn my life. If you keep thinking like that, you never will. You never will. But if you think in the mindset, like, you know what? Life don't always go up and life don't always go down. So let me stay ready for both. That's what life's about, man. I'm telling you. As I see, life's about, you headed to go up. But you got to be prepared if it don't happen. You got to be prepared if something happens out of your control. People that's working job, boss man come in today and say, guess what, man, we got to lay you off. We having money problems in the company. We got to lay you off. What are you going to do next? What are you going to do next? What are you going to do? Because that's where it starts. That's where it starts. It starts with, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Grand rising, man. Grand rising. I want you to know, man, this life don't owe you nothing. Life don't owe you nothing. Life don't owe you nothing, man. I know you like, man, Trey, but my parents, man. But Trey, my situation I was born in, man. Trey, you don't understand. Trey, you don't get it. Trey, no. I get it. I get it. I really do get it. I get it. I really do. You have every reason not to be successful. You have every reason to say, you know what? I can't do it. You have every, reason to say, you know what? I'm not going to be the best at this. But is that the truth? Is that the truth? Because you have a reason why you can't, and you could fail, and you could. But guess what? You got to take those same reasons and make them the reason that you're going to succeed. Because you got to know life goes on. And it doesn't stop because the situation is occurring. It doesn't matter if it's good or bad. Life continues. Just like our birthdays. You wait for all year for your birthday, man. You wait all year for birthday. You be like, man, my birthday coming. Oh, man, what we doing? What we doing? Birthday come, right? Man, it happens so fast like that. Boom, it's over. You spent the money, cake, everything. Outfits, all this. For a day, for a weekend, for a trip. Right? All for a moment. And then when that moment's over, it's over. And that was a good moment. So even in good moments, we don't want them to really be over. Life goes on, man. Life goes on. And don't play the blame game. Don't play the blame game. Don't play the blame game because it never looks good on you. I'm telling you, don't play the game. I used to do it. Don't play the blame game. Don't do that. Don't play it. It makes you look ugly. It makes you look like, you know what? You just want to point the finger, even if it's true what you're saying. And it's the thing about it. The things that you're saying may really be true. You be like, you know what? This happened to me. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I believe you. I believe you. I'm not saying it didn't happen to you. But what I'm telling you is that just because that happened, that doesn't give you an excuse to say, you know what? I throw in the towel and I quit. That doesn't give you that reason. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen people deal with death. I done seen people deal with money issues. I done seen people deal with relationship issues. I done seen people deal with every issue you possibly can name, and they still survive through it. I done seen it. I seen it with my own eyes. My own eyes. So, like, I just want to let y'all know it's possible. I'm not judging nobody. Ever. I'm never judging nobody because I ain't the person to judge. I'm not a person to judge. But you can't give up. You can't give up. I'm telling you, you can't give up. Cannot give up. Because if you give up, you always gonna give up. If you throw in the towel right now, you're gonna always throw in the towel. If you be like, you know what, right now I'm gonna say forget it, you always gonna say forget it. You know? So right now is just testing you. It's just testing you. It's testing you. to see how bad do you want it, and will you be a person that throw in the towel and act like they don't know? Which one are you gonna be? Which one are you gonna be? Huh? Which one are you gonna be? Because this life can go either way for you. You can go up, down, left, right, whichever you want to go. So just know, man, it's on you. Life goes on. Life goes on. Life goes up and down. Be ready. Don't nobody owe you nothing. Understand that. Don't nobody owe you nothing. And you can never give up. That's all I want you to remember for today. Remember those things. Remember those things. You can't give up. You can't give up. There's no such thing. It's no such thing. No such thing. Because if you give up now, you'll always give up. You ain't gonna like that feeling. You're gonna like it right now because you're giving up on something that you really don't want to do. Because when you really want to do something, you ain't giving up. When you really love something, when you really, really love something, actually, love ain't even the word no more. I'm tired of using the word love. When you really want something, let's say want. When you really want something, how bad are you gonna want it? I need y'all to subscribe for me. Like the live, share the live. Man, it is the people, man. Because I know people are going through situations, man. And they might not tell you they going through it. They might not reach out, man, listen, man, I'm messed up, man. I ain't feeling motivated today. I ain't feeling like doing nothing, man. I just want to say forget it, man. And that's a real feeling, man. That's a real feeling. But that should be a moment feeling, not a day feeling, not a lifetime feeling. Moment feeling like, man, I just want to give it all. And then you remind yourself who you are. Okay, I can't do that. I can't give in. I can't just throw in the towel because I got this on me, and I got this that I'm accountable for. So I can't just boom. Even us people, we like, oh man, nobody cares, and we don't got nobody, somebody that care about you. Even if it's just yourself, there's somebody that care about you. Even if it's just you. You understand? Even if it's just you. For real. So remember, man, stay true to yourself. And just know, man, life is a roller coaster. You know how they say when you get on a roller coaster, put your seatbelt on, keep your arms and feet inside the ride at all times. You know why? Because it's going to get bumpy. And you're going to have twists and turns, ups and downs, and guess what? It ain't going to last that long. It's going to be a 25 second ride that's going to seem like forever. That's going to go up here, then it's going to go down, then it's going to go around, boom, then it stops. And guess what? At that moment when it stops, you got a choice. You got a choice. Do you get off or do you go for another ride? Life is like a roller coaster. The question is, do you like roller coasters? And do you know what it comes with? Are you ready for the turns, flips, drops, ups, down, and then for it to stop? And then for you to have a choice. Do I want to get back on this ride again? Do I want to indulge in everything I just went through? I just went through the downs, ups, and switches. I did all that. Is the situation powerful enough to do it again? Like, for real, guys, ask ourselves, is it powerful for us to do it again? Because we will be on a roller coaster, not understanding we're on a roller coaster. There where the roller coaster stop, we don't choose to get off. We don't choose to get off. We choose to stay on it again and go back again through the ups. You understand? So like in life, I just want you to understand that. You know, every day we wake up and we be like, man, why? I be asking that too. Why? But you know how you kill the whys, you know how you beat the whys? You just do. And you'll figure out down the line why. Sometimes we asking ourselves why. We try to stuck on the why. It don't even matter. Just do. And the whys will explain themselves. Just do. Well, why they ain't well, just do what you gotta do and you'll see if it's like that. Well, why does that? Just do and you'll see. Oh, why? Just do and you'll see. So, in life, I want us to be doers, not thinkers. Don't think too much, just do. Especially for like the older people. We've been thinking a lot. If you're over 30, it ain't no time to think no more. It's time to do. If you're younger than 30, you can think for a little while, but I would be doing too, because the early bird gets the worm. So the earlier you are, and the more that you jump on this life and go for what you know, the quicker that you be in a situation. You understand? A lot of us wait till we 30 plus to start making moves on life, when the moves need to be made now. Right now. Moves need to be made right now. All right? So don't cheat yourself. Don't cheat yourself. Don't cheat yourself. Because the whole time you think, oh, I'm cutting corners now. Really, you cutting your own corners. This is your life. All right? So I want you to remember that. Y'all go have a great day. Like the page, share the page, subscribe, all that. Let's go. It's your boy, TRE THE REALEST EVER. Never stop, never lose. Hey, if you knew better, you do better. Ebooks out right now. www.TREWalton.com. That's the website. Go get your merch. Go get your ebook. Hey, get you some motivation, man. And I just want to say I love you. Have a great day. Find peace. Find love. Find happiness. Find it. Have a great day. Peace.